Hello, friend. Henry Flowers here, just leaving Rebecca's job. That's my beautiful wife of 19 years. And I learned a valuable lesson after I watched Serena Williams win this last tournament that's just before the French Open, which is getting ready to start. And the tournament was in Italy. And it was really cool to see Serena Williams receive her prize and to deliver her speech, her reception speech or whatever they call it, to deliver that speech in Italian. And it shows me that not only is Serena educated enough and studied enough to know the language, but she had it in her to actually speak the language. And let me tell you how that relates to Rebecca and her job. I just took Rebecca a meal. She's been working late lately because we need the extra money, and she's been working late, putting in a lot of hours, and I was at home, so I got dinner together, and I called her again to make sure she didn't want me to bring dinner because she said no the first time. But when I asked her again and I called her and told her what I had cooked, she said, you know what, why don't you go ahead and bring me that dinner? So I took off and I brought dinner to her at the job, and she sat in the van. We chatted for a few minutes, ate dinner, and that felt good just to begin to serve. You know, there's one thing to know your spouse's love language. I know that Rebecca's love language is acts of service. That's not my love language, but if I want something to happen different in my life, if I want to cater to my marriage like I say I want to, I've got to begin to do what it is that my spouse needs done in order for that person to be happy. So Rebecca likes acts of service, doing things for her. That's not my love language, that's hers. And so I went ahead and took her dinner, and she enjoyed it. We sat here in the van and had a nice little chat for 15 minutes or so. And as she was going into work, she asked me what time the gas stations closed. And I said, I don't know. She doesn't get off till 10. So she's like, well, I got to go get some gas. And I know the gas stations, I hope they're open at 10 because got to get some gas in the car. Why don't we like putting gas in the car? We need to stop doing that, driving the gas on E. But anyway, yeah, so she went in and I acted like I was getting ready to pull off, and I said, you know what, that's another opportunity for me to serve. I need to serve my wife in that area. There's an opportunity left wide open. Why don't I just get in the car, go to the gas station, and put some gas in the car, and that way when she comes out at 10 o'clock at night expecting to go to the gas station at 10 o'clock at night, she'll be pleasantly surprised that it's already done, and she'll know I did it. And so that's what I'm looking forward to tonight. And just got back from the gas station, dropped the car off after I filled it up, and this is what I am in the business of doing if I say I want things to change in my life. Because when I look back at my family tree, all of the dysfunction in marriage and relationships, I'm talking about dysfunction, I'm talking about adultery, incest, infidelity, all these kinds of things in marriage and my family tree. And I had to do something to change it. I had to do something. I wanted a successful marriage, and that's what I've done for 19 years. And so it's not about me coming across as have arrived. You know, I'm learning this on the go, and friend, I'm sharing it with you. Okay, we've got to do what we want done. If we want change in our lives, it's got to happen, and it's got to start now. Because hey, if not now, then when? And if not you, then who? That's how we affect change. That's how we keep a marriage. We take responsibility for doing the right thing when it needs to be done. So I know she'll be pleasantly surprised, and maybe, you know, she'll begin to speak my love language after a while. But even if she doesn't, I still got to do my part. That's what I'm responsible for. So, Henry Flowers here, from me to you. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my website. Book me if you need a speaker or a singer. I'm your man. And when it comes down to the love language, if you want a marriage to last and you want it to be successful, it comes a point in time where we can't just know the language. We have to begin to speak the language. Booyah.